Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Minecraft. We are here underground in my stone mine. Yes, I have to mine stone these days. That's a thing that I have to do because I'm building above ground. Normally I build a big underground thing as well, but we're not really doing that. We may later on in the season, but yeah, anyways, my friends, I am here. Have found this while I was here, and it gave me a pretty cool idea. Now, I've been trying to think of some sort of like religion type thing for the Dark Cathedral. Now, I'm thinking they use these crystals to do magic and they worship them or something like that. It's just an idea, but I think that could be pretty cool. So we could craft up a bunch of these blocks and obviously use the crystals themselves. And I think that could just look really, really cool. So yeah, that is the plan. That's why I'm in here collecting these just now. We have 34 of them and a few of the amethyst blocks themselves. We can mine this whole place out eventually to give it like more area to make. If we do that, this will give it more area for this to actually create the crystals. There we go. Oh, we got haste back again. Anyways, guys, that is just an idea. Let me know what you think of that idea, like the crystals being part of the religion, or maybe even the whole religion. They worship these things. And yeah, it's meant to be kind of like a dark, culty type thing that like sort of rules over the land here. So that is the plan. I'm just going to light this up, make sure we don't get any spawns in here. Because if I walk in here and there's a creeper, yeah, this whole thing's going bye-bye, I think. But anyways, that's just a little idea. We could have all sorts of things like this, I think, just like lying around the castle. I'm kind of getting like an Elden Ring thing. If you've seen the castle where Renala is, I think there's all these like crystals around. That's kind of inspiring this idea. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think that could be good. The people who here could be like corrupted by the crystals and things. I think that could be a pretty cool lore point. But anyways, I'm just going to put this in here. I really have a lot of full chests around, which is going to get worse because today, guys, I want to start on this big lake out here. So, my plan is to have a big lake out here. I'm not quite sure how far out. I think we won't be doing the whole thing today because it's a massive, massive undertaking. But yeah, we will see what happens. So there's going to be an island in the middle of this lake. I mean, maybe out here, maybe a little bit further, maybe where this is the island could go. It's going to be quite big, so yeah, we're going to have to make this lake pretty big. So I'm going to have to decide where that sort of stuff's going pretty quickly. I'm going to just start off with this area over here. Obviously, we're going to have to build this wall around here. So maybe we cut a line through here and try and fill this in with the river. It is going to be a massive undertaking. And I have also just spent yesterday, the entire day where I normally record, fixing my computer. Eventually, I got so annoyed, I just reinstalled Windows. Yep, the clean install, everything gone. So then I spent all of this morning getting all my programs back, getting everything back together. So if my OBS is sounding a little bit funny, like my voice or whatever, I'm doing my best to get it back to how it was. I think I've pretty much got it. So yeah, everything should be as normal for you. But anyways, okay, right, let's start figuring out some where we can put this giant lake. So this is a big wall that holds it up, holds the lake back. And this here is a big wall as well. So I think we'll start off by building this wall here, which is going to be mostly stone like this. So we'll not copy this, but it will be similar to this going through here. Alrighty, we have done some work here. Why did my voice go so high? Nobody knows. But anyways, guys, what I've done, I've cut out a bunch of trees here. These aren't gone. Why? Maybe I missed those trees. I need to figure out where I want this water to come from. Like, am I going to bring it down slowly or what? I'm going to have to do some serious thinking about that. But I've started off this basic wall design. Basically, this is going to be underwater, my friends. So I don't really think I'm going to do too much. I might copy this sort of like jiggity-jaggedy design over to here where you have a couple of blocks coming down like that. I think I'll copy that over onto here. And apart from that, I think it's basically just going to go straight down like that, and then the water is going to go there. And I think 2 blocks below the top here is where I'm going to put the water. The water is where that block is right there. I don't know why I used that block, but that's the block I used. And if we come back over here, we can see I've made some progress on the other side, cutting out trees as well. I think there's still a bit to get out. This is kind of the edge of the river here that's going to go around here. So that's the plan. Up on this hill is going to be a castle. That's kind of the plan anyway. I'm not too sure what's going to happen. But yeah, we'll probably have to cut into that hill quite a bit and have a castle over here. I mean, maybe we put it over here because there's a big bridge going across here. So I honestly do not know, but we'll figure all of that out at a later date, my friends. Okay, right, let's carry on. I'm going to get rid of some more of these trees. bring this around. I'm not sure how deep I'm going to go with this river, honestly. Maybe I just use this land that's already here and go on top of it. That could be a good idea, I think. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. That's going to save me a lot of work, I think, because this is already a gigantic project. Hey, I don't like that corner there. There we go. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of the rest of these trees that I've apparently missed. Yes, I did miss. Okay, that is why. So the outline of the lake is pretty much done, my friends. Let's actually go up here a little further and we can see what the heck is going on. Oh yes, lots of stone outlines. I don't know about this island. I don't know about the shape of it yet, but I've kind of built a shape of an island here. That's pretty much where I want the island to go. Although yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to change that shape. That is not natural at all. But the outside of the lake is pretty natural. I like it. We have like a little indent over here. That's gonna go off down this side of this hill, cliff, mountain thingy over here. And there's going to be a big bridge that connects across there. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, this island is going to be quite a bit taller than the surrounding land. I think that'll look cool because you'll kind of look up to it. It's going to be part of the castle. So there'll be a bridge that comes across here. And that'll connect up to this. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to definitely have to change the shape of this. But yeah, as a whole, it's looking pretty cool. Okay, what is the next step of this gigantic project? Trying to figure out the ground around here. I'm going to have to dig out some of this, but a lot of this I think I can leave in. This whole mound is going to have to come out, so why don't we work on that now? Let's take this big giant mound of grass and probably stone out. Well, guys, this time lapse has been absolutely crazy. Like, we have just cleared out so much. This time lapse is like a few minutes here in the video, but this is hours of my life. Like a silly amount of hours. Like, I'm talking like 5 or 6, maybe even more hours. I didn't really time it, but I know each one of these recordings is at least 40, almost 50 minutes long on most of them, because that's when my tools start running out. And yeah, there's one here that's like an hour, and it's just, it is crazy. So every time we switch to a different view here, that is one of the time lapses that I recorded. So in between that, every time it jumps to a new one, I'm going to my XP farm to sit there for a silly amount of time, because it's very slow. And repair all my tools. So yeah, that takes a bunch of time as well. So that's not even in the time lapse. I cut all of that out. So yeah, that is crazy, guys. We've my brain doesn't work anymore. We've done so much work, and my brain is now numb from just clearing out this stuff. Yeah, also I upgraded my shovel to a netherite shovel because yeah, it was kind of running out pretty quickly. So yeah, that's this big time lapse. Like I said, my brain is no longer working. I feel a bit strange because I've just sat here and cleared blocks for a good chunk of my life that I'm never going to get back. But anyways, my friends, I think we can move on to building the walls up now. I'm going to move down to where the little market is, where the dam is over there, I think, and we can start working on that area. I've got an idea for what I want to do with the bottom of the lake here. I think it's going to be mostly coarse dirt, and cobblestone, slabs and things everywhere, a bit of stone, maybe some brown concrete and things like that. We don't have the mud blocks in the game yet, so we can't be using them yet, but they might go in nicely. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that could come together. The only problem is for concrete and stuff, we don't have that much gravel. I got a few stacks out of digging this out, but I really don't know about how much concrete we can actually put in this thing. And yeah, the last little bit here, we took down this bit over here. And yeah, I think we're going to jump back into the world now and start working on these walls and the bottom of the lake here. Did you guys say you wanted another time lapse? Yeah, well, that's pretty much what you're going to get, I think. I'm going to come through here and fill in this stone here. This is all going to be underwater, so I don't think it's too much of a problem to just leave it as stone, because honestly, I don't think you're going to see it. If we are, we'll get in here and we'll fix it up if it looks bad, but I think it's going to look just fine. So let's do that, my friends. Fill all of these in. But yeah, like I said, guys, it's time for another time lapse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the land that is already here, like I said. I need to fill in these here, but I think this is going to be a massive project as it is. So, coarse dirt, my friends. That is what we're going to place down. I'm not going to do that, actually. Whoa. Pressing all the buttons. Right, so I'm going to come through and just put coarse dirt absolutely all over the place. So, the good thing is this is all green, so it's going to be really easy to see where I've missed. I'm just going to come and place coarse dirt, like, absolutely everywhere around here. And then I'm going to fill in spots around it with stone. So I'm going to do a second pass with stone, I think. Probably won't put in too much stone. I think I need to figure out some more blocks before I start this time lapse. But I think I'm going to go for, obviously, some cobble around as well. Just place a bunch of cobble around. And it's going to be pretty much like that, my friends, until this whole area is covered in dirt. And yeah, like I said, I'm really thinking about getting some concrete powder, some brown concrete powder, but I can't afford the gravel because I need the gravel to make the coarse dirt, which is the most important part of this. So yeah, let's do a couple of passes with the dirt, and we'll figure out maybe putting in some other things later on. Yeah, this is going to be absolutely crazy. Let's go. Oh my god. Well, that's done, I think. I kind of want to keep going, but I don't know if I want to keep going because I'm like addicted now, or I want to keep going to finish it, or if I've just actually broken my brain and this is all I know how to do now is placing these blocks and take away blocks. I don't know anymore. I mean, look at this. This doesn't even look like that much. I've done so much though. This takes forever. Oh, wow. Let me at least explain what's going on here, my friends. We have the island here, which is going to go here somewhere. There's going to be a nice bridge going over to there. And yeah, this is the bottom of the lake. I've put so much effort into the bottom of the lake. Yep, it's probably going to be covered in like maybe the seaweed and the seagrass and things like that. What's the seaweed called again, my friends? I don't know. Don't even. I'm not even going to try use my brain to remember what that is. But yeah, we've placed in a lot of blocks, and it doesn't look that good right now. But I think covered in water it will. Now I'm wondering whether I should just leave this now, and fill it in with water when I complete the whole thing or not. I really don't know. But oh, brain. Oh, my brain. I don't really know what to say. I don't know how words work. I don't know anything. I've just placed so many blocks, and as you've seen in the time lapses, you've seen about 5 minutes of time lapse, and that's hours of my life that are never coming back from placing these blocks. I hope this pays off in the end, and this big lake looks really cool. I honestly have no idea if it's going to. It will look pretty cool with the shaders on because they always make the water look so good. But yeah, okay. Right, what shall we do now? Because I don't think I should do any more of this. It's gonna ruin my brain too much. I'm not sure if I showed you guys this, but this is all the chests of everything that we got. There's just stone everywhere. There's cobblestone, because I decided to get a bunch of cobblestone as well. I got all of this good stuff in here. I actually got some diamonds while I was down below getting some gravel, because I've had to go mining for gravel now as well. This is about all that's left. We've got a bunch of grass and stuff over here, and then I think there's some stuff in here. Yeah, so many blocks, and I've placed so many of those blocks back into the game. Unbelievable. Okay, what I think we'll do to round out this episode, guys, because like I said, I'm not doing any more of that. I'm not doing any more of that. I think we need to build a bridge from over there somewhere to over here. So I'm going to get a nice curve, first of all, and then I'm going to fix up the height afterwards. So I think I'll go from the lowest point, which is over here. We'll make ourselves a nice curve. It's going to be a curvy bridge that comes from here. Let's get ourselves up here. So where should we build it from? About here, maybe? And then have a nice curve up to the top. And then, yeah, so I'll build the curve and then we'll make it go up like so we can get a nice area here. I honestly don't know if we'll finish this bridge because the bottom's not finished or anything like that. We're going to have to bring this whole design over to here. Like you can see, we'll talk about that for just a second. But yeah, let's try and get this bridge in. But I just want to talk about this design over here. As you come up the hill, it gets more stony. There's stone everywhere and not as much dirt. And as you go down the hill, because it's steeper here, you wouldn't have as much dirt collecting. And the dirt is all collecting on the bottom here. So there might actually be a bit too much stone down there. But I'm going to leave it, guys. I think it's going to look great once it's all covered over with water and things. And you might not even be able to see that far down. So I may have wasted my time, your time, and the entire world's time. And electricity that didn't need to be used and all sorts of things like that. Anyway, I'm talking rubbish now, guys. Let's get a little curve in here and see what that's looking like. Okay, not bad, not bad. Looking good. I think if we go up here, the curve looks pretty cool. It's got some good curvature, liking it. The flat earthers will be very angry about this. Oh, no, I missed. Yep. Insulting flat earthers and I can't even fly. Right, there we go. Okay. Yeah, this is looking nice. Okay, I like the curve. Now all I have to do is transfer this up and bring it down to that level. So, I'm going to count how many blocks this is, I suppose, and then figure out how often I need to come down. Come down half a block, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose I'll do half a block at a time from up there. This should be interesting. Let's do this, my friends. Yep. Okay, I think that's looking pretty cool. The only thing is, I think it's a little bit bunched up here in the middle, so I think I'll move that back. But I tried to come down every 4 blocks or so, but obviously that gets very confused on diagonals and things. But yeah, that's looking pretty good as everything goes. I like the shape. If we fly up, we can see it. Yeah, that is good. Okay, let me fix up the shape just a little bit, because it's obviously not perfect. And then we can get rid of this stuff underneath, and hopefully that'll be looking pretty cool. Alrighty, we have fixed that up. Everything is looking pretty cool. Okay, what we need to do is fly. What the heck is going on? I said fly. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. I don't know what was broken. Anyway, we need some pillars to hold this up. So I'm thinking we leave it go into the mountain here, and then leave a couple of blocks, and then build a pillar about here somewhere that's going to hold this up from the middle here. So maybe, yeah, like around here we have the pillar going down. From about here. Let's just drop straight down on our face. I have Feather Falling now, my friends, so I can do things like that. And yeah, I think we'll build the pillar around this area, have a bit of a gap before it hits the actual thing there, and then maybe another one about there. And then there'll be a whole lake underneath this. Not just this one single pillar, obviously, my friends. I'm just putting this here for reference for myself. And then we'll place that back over. Okay, cool. Let's get some pillars in, and this bridge should be done for now, I think. And then once we get the lake down here done, this is going to look so super fantastic. But the amount of work I did in today's episode, I probably got to do that like 4 more times to finish this. Because look, this is the area. Although, I won't have to do as much clearing, I don't think. None of this area really needs that much clearing. It's going to be more building than that. So, yeah, it might not actually be that bad. Well, there it is, my friends. That is pretty much all the energy I have to complete this video. So, yeah, we've got a bridge in here. I think next episode we'll probably make that bridge look a lot better, or maybe in the future when we decide to carry on with this project. Obviously, it's massive, so I'll probably have a couple of episodes break before we get back on to finishing off this lake. It's not going to be a whole episode like this ever again, so don't worry about that. This will just get done sort of off camera every now and then I'll come by and place in a bunch of blocks, I think, until we have this done. So hopefully this will be done within the next 10 to 20 episodes, I hope. I don't know. It's a huge project, but I do want to get this lake in. I think it could add a lot to this area. And yeah, this little island in the middle is going to be fantastic, and it's all going to look pretty cool. But I think, yeah, once this is all sorted out, it's gonna look nice. But anyways, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the very next episode.